Hello, everyone. Hey, Butterfly family. As you see, I am back. Your sister is back. I have been summoned to come back and tackle this case again on the missing Nicola Bully. Right here, this was like a day ago, and I think the person's name is Soar, Soer. Are you continuing on the reading for Nicola Bully? Who's missing? I want to hear your next part. It's interesting, but I hope they find her for her family, okay? They pretty much saying, I hope she's found. So, much love to you. Shout out to you. Um, Thank you for caring. As you see, I do care. I thank Most High God for the gift to be a voice for the voiceless. But anyway, energy work can be very draining, and but at the end of the day, it's a gift that keeps on giving. Let me just say that. All right. So that being said, I thank you all for your love and support in my channel. If you enjoy this content, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe and be a part of my butterfly family, and hit the notification so you know when I will be uploading videos. As well as if you enjoy this content, okay, you appreciate your sister putting the love in, okay. There is a thank you button up there. A dollar too goes a long way. I love you, family. This is a labor of love, and I'm just trying to help, okay? And shout out to, the Netherlands and UK family that's been showing me much love. I thank you. I appreciate you all. Um, with this case right here with Nicola Bully, and let me say this also. I apologize when I'm pronouncing people's names incorrectly. I know how sensitive that can be because I would like for somebody to, pronounce my name correctly. So I do get it. Just know when it comes to the spirit, all I need is a picture. A picture speaks volume. Because we all give off, you know, messages, shall I say, due to our energy signature. And so when it comes to the eyes are the ones for our soul, it tells me a lot about you. So anyway, but I do apologize when I'm pronouncing her name incorrectly. So um, I'm going to say Nicola instead of Nicola. I'm going to say Nicola. Okay. So I apologize for that. Now let's get ready and get started with this reading, family. Whatever you see here in this reading concerning Nicola Bully, who is still presently missing, it is not facts. It is allegedly, but I am led by the spirit. Um, Also, I like to say I've done two readings on her already, and I appreciate many of you who've taken the time to watch. So, especially for many of you who are new coming in, I've done two readings on her already. One is called Missing UK Nicola Bully, and the other one's called Missing UK Nicola Bully Partner Paul. Okay, 'cause a lot of people have, you know, it's they're listening to the intuition. It's something about Paul is running a lot of people the wrong way. Okay, but like I say, everyone is innocent until proven guilty by law. But I always say also, let things play out. Let things play out. So anyway, these are the two readings that I've done on her already. Feel free to check them out. They're back to back right here. Now let me say this also, family. We're gonna hope for the best. I'm not gonna say yeah or nay, even though I am picking up what I'm picking up. I like for the spirit to do the talking when it comes to whether she's still with us or not. I let the spirit do the talking. Also, as I stated in my first reading, um, the spirit was saying that she was moved from that location. And I'm saying it now. This is just how I feel, and I have a right to my opinion. The authorities, to me, were definitely turning a blind eye. A lot of times they don't care for outsiders, trying to come in. And a lot of times they don't even listen to their own community, to be honest with you, due to pride or whatever the case may be. But I'm just hoping this time that they will take the time to have a listening ear and just look at all the possibilities, come out of those little box way of thinking, because from what I'm seeing, she's not in the water. My reading, let us know that she was moved from that location. It said she was alive, but yeah, she was alive when the unthinkable happened, but she was moved and relocated to another location. And I'm gonna say it now. The spirit always backs me up. I do sense that she's on somebody's property. If she's not inside of their home in the basement or a secret room, she's definitely outside and on their property, hidden well. Um, but like I said, everything's about timelines. You got to keep that in mind because things are playing out behind the scene as we speak. But and I did in my last reading, I did pick up on the word buried. So if they don't get there in time, it doesn't look good, family. But it's nothing like not knowing, and I do not wish this on anybody, the not knowing. So with that being said, family, we're gonna just continue to hope for the best. But yeah, they definitely need to start looking outward, okay, and check out these more rural areas, country like more rural areas. I'm not familiar with the area, so but many of you there are locals. I mean, hopefully a lot of these clues that comes out, it will get many of you an idea of where she could be, okay. Because somebody had mentioned to me something about a color red had came out in my reading, and they're looking for a red vehicle, I believe, a van, something like that. So pay attention to repeated messages and these clues. It is so vital, okay? I love you guys. Let's get with this reading. And once again, thank you for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. So let's get with this reading on Nicola Bully. And check this out. Remember, I told you about how what I was picking up on when it comes to Nicola in the first reading. Well, check this out. Now, her partner Paul, right here, is saying the same thing that many of us been saying all along. Check this out. The partner of Nicola. Check this out. Listen what he's saying.
Find out what it is. Find out what it is. My plea now is, personally, I want every house, every garage, every outbuilding, the land scrutinised. I want it all searched. I want it all scrutinised. Every piece of it.
Hold on, family. I know it's kind of low. I apologize. Let me turn it up some. Hold on. I want many of you to hear what he's saying. Interesting. Hold up. The partner of Nicola. Check this out. Listen what he's saying.
Find out what it is. Find out what it is. My plea now is, personally, I want every house, every garage, every outbuilding, the land scrutinised. I want it all searched. I want it all scrutinised. Every piece of it. You can see how
So Paul is saying Nicola partner. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up. Paul is saying her. Hold on, family. It keeps repeating itself. So the partner of Nicola, the partner of Nicola, hold on, Nicola. Her partner Paul is saying that now he wants every house, every property searched from inside to outside. And this is what many of us been saying all along, because that definitely came out in my first reading. Okay, so if they do this, I feel like this is something they should have been doing all along, because time is of the essence, But all we can do is hope for the best, family. I just thought that was interesting. Now he's talking like that, because before he wasn't saying anything about, as far as showing any interest. Oh, please find her. His main interest pretty much was the children, but now, he's showing more interest in, locating her. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. I just wanted to share that. So let's get started with this reading. Okay. I want many of you to see this picture real good. Hold up. I apologize for the glare, family. Let me try something different. It's the lightning and the way everything looks. Okay, I can see it. That's all that matters. Okay, I definitely need to look at her eyes. Okay, let's get with this. I'm gonna set this to the side because it's in my way. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little different. I like to switch it up some. I'm going to start off using my Clue deck. It's my homemade deck. A lot of these cards mixed up. Give me a minute, family. I don't want to hit pause. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna get to it. Okay. This release me into all truth. Seeking clarity for the disappearance of Nicola Bully. What led up to Nicola disappearance? Where is Nicola? Seeking clarity, seeking any clues that can lead us to her disappearance, of her location. Hello, family. And let me say this also. A lot of people get triggered. Whatever come out in this reading, it's not my opinion. Okay, family? It is not my opinion. Anything you see here that might bother you, just don't receive it. You know, we have to let things play out. All right? We have to let things play out. And that's all I want to say. And I say that with love, okay? Let things play out. But don't get mad at your sister as far as what come out here. Seeking clarity on the disappearance of Nicola Bully. Now, this is my clue deck, okay? So keep that in mind. A lot of these words are like key clues. You know, it's something about the words. These words can also let you know about like maybe street names or, colors of buildings or vehicles. So keep all of that in mind, okay? All right, here is the first laundry closet. And remember, these are clues now. Next, we have who are they related to? Question, they are protected cover up. Interesting. Now, Nicola, she's the one that's presently missing. So, is the spirit saying who is she related to or someone else? Who are they related to? Question. They are protected cover up. I let many of you be the judge. It has here danger. Retaliation wants payback, revenge. So somebody wanted payback and revenge on Nicola. And anytime we see messages popping up like that, it's something that happened in the past. Okay, I would think about the word karma. Something happened in the past to where that has led up to the to the present. Somebody wanted payback and revenge on Nicola. Dealing with depression over a loss, feels alone. Dumpster, and this came out in the reading I did on her. I think it was the second reading, I believe. So obviously somebody put some evidence in a dumpster. It has here carjacking, attacked, caught off guard. What stands out to me is caught off guard. Struggling, dealing with personal issues. Evidence discarded, overlooked. So this speaks about evidence being discarded, overlooked. Now check this out. This came out my first reading. The spirit be on it, family. Corruption, alliance, organizations. So this is actually a rabbit hole, to tell you the truth, because there are some key players here. Yeah, we looking at corruption here, family. Who are the key players? And a lot of times these key players are tied to authority. They may have someone that's in authority that's a family member or, a friend, a lover. You just don't know who knows who. That's all I'm saying. Because we're looking at corruption here. Even if it's some kind of group, or organization, we're looking at corruption here. Corruption, alliance, organization. Sorrow ahead and pain. Usually when I get this right here, this lets me know when they find her, she might end up being deceased. This right here, now I'm not familiar with the area family when it comes to the UK and all of that. This is additional clue. It has here convenience store, express mart. It may not be an express mart, but something about a convenience store that someone could have, passed. During that day, okay? During that day, somebody could have passed a convenience store or stopped by a convenience store. Messages don't be coming out just to be coming out in my readings. So you know what that means? Somebody who has a vehicle, just saying, stop at a convenience store. And with that being said, we're looking at cameras. Clue, the word skull. So I think about remains, okay? Check near cemetery, wooded lot area. Now, what stands out to me is wooded lot area, okay? And this is a clue, so it could be a cemetery nearby where she, as far as close to her location. And we have the word groups. So as you see, we're not looking at no one. We're not looking at no two. When I think about groups, I think about three or more. And not only that, see, corruption, groups, corruption, alliance, organization. So as you see, this is bigger than what we thought. Now it could be somebody that could be tied to groups, okay? But I'm going to let the Spirit do the talking. I'm going to take these and I'm going to set them to the side. The Spirit said I don't have to shuffle. I'm going to continue. I don't mean no harm, but this is getting real juicy. Okay, this is getting real juicy. That's all I got to say. This is getting real juicy, family. Do not get mad at the messenger. None of this is my opinion. None of this is in divine order. It has here outside of the area, rural country, trees near water, wooded area. So she's outside of the area, okay, family? She's not still confined within that area. She's outside of that area. I'm going to read it again. Outside of the area, rural country, trees near water, wooded area. Now let me say this also. In my last reading, the card came out farm. I forgot the timestamp. Actually, it was the first reading I did. I forgot this timestamp, but the word farm, the message farm came out. So you're looking at an open field, area where there's could be possible animals around. I know Nicola had took a picture when she was out with her family, and there was some. I think there was were there llamas? I think they're called llamas. It was some llamas around. I'm not sure where she had taken that picture, but that's what came out in my reading. Something about a farm. It might not be an actual farm, but she's somewhere near somewhere that there's animals on the property. Okay. If it's not their property, it could be the neighbor property, but she's somewhere near with this animal. That's all I want to say. But it has here outside the area, rural country, trees, near water, wooded area. Away from the city, deep south in the country. Now, she might not be in the south because there are additional clues to this card. It says away from the city, pretty much away from that area in the country. See how that came back out, the word country? Away from the city, deep south in the country. And if it's not south, for those of you who are familiar with that area, you know, it's talking about the country, the rural areas. Question, relationship partner. Who is her partner? Paul. I'm not accusing Paul of anything, but it looks like Paul knows more than what he's saying. It looks like he knows more than what he's saying. There he is. It looks like he knows more than what he's saying. Question, relationship partner. Met up with them. So the Spirit is saying that Nicola had met up with somebody. I'm sorry, meet up with them. The Spirit be talking. Side effect, had a bad allergic reaction. Now, in my first reading, the Spirit was letting me know that Nicola was drugged, okay? And also, wherever she was, somebody had gave her a drink. I think they had put something in her drink. Now, many people want to know how in the world that area where her dog was at, right? by that wooded bench. The dog harness was on the ground, and a bystander happened to see the dog and her phone sitting there on the bench, which was staged. We all know this now, smoke screen. A lot of people are wondering, well, did a person, walk away with her? Because there are cameras everywhere, but in a certain location, there are no cameras. So we know common sense. Whoever took her, they know where those cameras are at. Now, this is interesting. I'm not the best artist. I apologize. As you see, it has here boat. So on that day, it's a good chance that Nicola was transported by a boat, and from there, a vehicle. And I'm tell you why I say that, because it's right here. See, they removed her from that area by boat, and from there she was transported by a vehicle. Question work partner, whomever she works with, somebody. Question work partner. Somebody is in the know. Somebody is in the know. Something about question family member sister. Okay, so this is interesting. Now, I'm not accusing her sister of anything. None of this is my opinion. But a lot of people, I'm going to say this because I do read the comments. Not my comments, but when I'm reading other people that does commentary on this, a lot of people are kind of suspicious of the sister because, it's a lot of rumors floating around, okay? All I'm going to do, I'm letting the spirit do the talking. But a lot of people were saying, the sister had moved in her home, and rightfully so, being there with the children, but she had moved in the home. I guess helping Paul out, whatever. But it's some rumors going on. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna stick to this right here. But it looks like the sister know more than what she's saying. Maybe it's something that she knows, but she's not really putting two and two together, shall I say? But it has here family question family member sister. So the spirit is saying question Nicola sister family member. It looks like she knows more than what she's saying. Question family member. And something about secret lovers. Now, where is this stemming from, family? Who knows? Yeah, it's a secret lover. So somebody has a secret lover, okay? And that's interesting how these all came out: secret lover, and then you got question family member, and then you got question family member sister. But I'm just a messenger. But it does have here question work partner. I'm just a messenger, okay? And now I'm starting to think, I'm wondering, has Paul been checking out social media and, watching a lot of these videos like mine and others, okay? Because now, he's saying the same thing that's been coming out in our readings. Oh, I feel like they need to, start, looking outward, when it comes to the search, start checking these people's property. Well, they came out, in my reading. Okay, I'm going to continue. I've already pre-shuffled. If you're enjoying this content, hit that like. This supports your sister, okay? I'm doing this as a labor of love. I'm trying to help to bring clarity to this case. I'm looking at her beautiful eyes and I'm letting her tell her story. So right here, it keeps saying something about a convenience store. Now this one say convenience store, Shell, or BP. The Spirit's trying to give us some clues, family. Obviously, somebody stopped at a convenience store to get gas on that day, okay? And I'm sure they are on camera. It has here blood. It has here roommate. These are clues. This is someone that you live with. So something about roommate. We have here transported by vehicle. So not only did somebody have a boat, but also transported by a vehicle. And this is why family, it's so hard to wrap our minds around where how in the world were they able to, um, transport her to a vehicle because a lot of people thinking where, they got these cameras. You would think the camera would have picked up on, Nicola being with somebody. But yeah, obviously someone had a boat, okay? And I trust the spirit. For that to come out, there's something to it. So how about they go back and look at those cameras as far as anyone that was on the boat. I don't know how it is there. Okay, I don't know how the cameras are angled. Do they have any cameras that are like just angled at the river? Clues: the word staff worker. Something about a staff worker. Bipolar disorder, mood. This came out my first reading, being secretive. Clue: the word partying. And I'm gonna tell you another thing that stands out to me too. I was picking up on somebody's celebrating that she's not around anymore. Let me just say that somebody's definitely celebrating that she's not around anymore. But anyway, clue: the word partying. Upset, looking for answers, seeking closure. Clue: the word street. According to the spirit, Nicola is a lone, isolated, remote area. So she's not in that area. She's outside of that area. According to the spirit, her body, her location, I'm going to say her location, she's alone and she's isolated, okay, in a remote area. Question: security staff. Now, I'm not sure. You know what? That's interesting. It has here question: security staff. So now I'm wondering, since we are dealing with corruption, I'm wondering did someone tamper with the cameras? This means something. It says question: security staff. I let many of you be the judge. Cause we looking at corruption here. Thank you, Spirit. Cross bridge. So someone crossed a bridge. Now, this so-called bridge, for many of you who live in that area, many of you who live in that local area, this is called bridge. Not only can you cross it as far as above the bridge, but can you also cross it underneath? Because remember, someone was using a boat, okay? So the bridge could have been crossed underneath. But if not, they could have crossed the bridge as far as, using it, transporting by vehicle, okay? So anyway, cross the bridge. Move to a new location. And please know, family, when people are doing the unthinkable, they do check out social media and they do read the comments. And a lot of times, that's how they are able to be, shall I say, a step ahead, okay? Because they're checking out social media and probably people like myself and others. That's one way they can be a step ahead. Now, I don't know why, if something actually happened to her, and she could possibly be deceased. I don't know why they would want to move around a deceased body, but whatever. But anyway, I don't really feel like she's being moved as far as from that perspective, but she would definitely move from that location. That location was pretty much a smoke screen to throw people off as well as the authorities. We have here females. There's a female involved. There's a female involved. She's in the know. And we also saw question family member, question sister. But it looked like there's a female that's in the know. Street corner, back road, dead end. Threatening court order. So something about a court order, family. For those that are in the know, or let me just say this, that live in that local area, do y'all know anything about hear anything about a court order that was going on with Nicola? Okay, it could be a past. This could be a past situation. Something about court order, but this says threatening court order. It has here male, and I am picking up on some male energy. But who is this male tied to? Who is he tied to? Ghosting, abandoned. This came out in my first reading. This is someone who leaves you hanging. They abandons you. And also my first reading, the word coercion came out. And I truly believe that Nicola was lured. I'm going to let the spirit do the talking now. But when things come to me, I like to speak up on it. I truly feel like she was lured and yes, set up. This right here is just a clue. It says fast food, burger, fries, and drinks and shakes. Maybe on her way there, she could have, you know, drove past a restaurant like this. I don't know why certain messages come out the way they do, but they do. Okay. It has here mental health unbalanced. Somebody is given or took fake candy, drugs. What stands out to me is given or took drugs. Okay, given or took drugs. I look for key words that are clue. Okay, I'm not getting a strong hit on that one. It has here partner in crime, alliance, mutual benefits. So we're looking at partnership alliance. We're looking at partnership alliance. And to be honest with you, I think about two, it could be a three, but I think about two or three or more that comes together for a common goal, forming an alliance. Partners in crime, alliance, mutual benefits. Isn't that something? It has here clue the word smoking. Thank you, Spirit. Now, according to the spirit, she was taken and she was on somebody's property. It looked like she was also inside of their property as well. It has here clue the word basement. Interesting. Now, somebody has authority background. It can actually be a cop. It can be somebody that has a background when it comes to security, as well. I think about a parent. A parent can be someone that has authority background, or military. But anyway, somebody has authority background. Now, also, it can be somebody that's very prominent, also in the community, that has authority background. This is a clue. This came out in I think my last reading. It came back out, family. We're going to hope for the best. I'm just going to show it to you. All of this is allegedly. We're going to hope for the best. So that's pretty much speaking about someone that's, you know, discarding evidence when it comes to, getting rid of an individual. Okay. When people do that, they really are trying to make it very hard for people to find them by scattering them around. Okay. But also, I can get that. I can get that message, cut up body parts. I can get that also if the person has experienced like trauma, big time, and they could have like some broken bones and stuff like that. But anyway, and I apologize for being harsh. I'm just, we never know how the situation is going to turn out. I'm not gonna use these. They keep showing like convenience stores, and we've already seen about two or three examples as convenience stores. Okay. The word explosive came out when I did the reading on her. I don't know if it was the first reading or the last reading, but it says burning to hide evidence of DNA. So that's probably why we saw the word laundry. Somebody's trying to clean up, their clothes so they won't be tied to her. And also, it has here burning and hiding evidence of DNA. It has here clue the word flowers. So it's a good chance wherever the location Nicola is, there are flowers around. According to the spirit, she was sabotaged. Encountered trouble ahead, street thug hoodlum up to no good. Was sent out to me, she had encountered trouble ahead. I think about the word complacency, unaware of danger. This came out in my reading I did on her. It came back out, clothes removed. And you know why her clothes were removed? Because whoever, took her, their DNA is on her clothes. So that's another reason why they removed her clothes. You get it? Question court order, past or present, restraining order, not to engage in certain behaviors what someone can not do. So it looked like whether it be past or present, I feel like this is pretty much past. It has here question a court order. So I wondered, did Nicola take out a court order or a restraining order on somebody? Because that alone would make a person want to retaliate. Crime caution tape. For this to come out, it's a good chance that she is deceased. Not running away, facing their fears. So according to the spirit, Nicola, she did not run away. Why would she run away from her beautiful daughters? So no, she did not run away and leave her daughters. Clue the word back room. This is a clue. Back room, and we also saw basement. Tears of joy found. That just prays she be found alive, but I'm not sensing her family. But according to the spirit, she will be found in the Most High God divine timing. This just again speaks about a service station. This says Exxon of 76. It's just talking about a service station, okay? That somebody has stopped. Sexually taken advantage of, not willing. So it looked like somebody that was making some advancements towards her also against her will. It has here teenager group. The word group stands out to me. And let me just say this: a lot of times these people can have alibi, you know, they're logged in on their job, you know, but these days, family people be paying people. They pay people off because in her reading I did on the second reading, I believe, I think it's in the second reading, the word follow the money trail came out. And that's when I did a reading on both of these two. But the main reading was on Paul. What I got was follow the money trail. So that's somebody pretty much sitting back having an alibi and they're calling the shots. You know, they're part of this scenario in some kind of way, but they got an alibi. And somebody else is doing their dirty work. It has here no legit security. Now, for me to see this, it might not be any cameras um, showing anyone with her. I don't know what this means. I'm just a messenger, okay? It just says sex for sale. It has here question court order, present or past. Something about court order keeps popping up. It's the third time court order keep popping up. Question court order, present or past, protective order. And one of them said restraining order, present danger of violence, of sexual assault, abuse, or threats. And this is very significant. For this to come out, this is playing a big part as far as why she disappeared. Something about a court order. Present or past. Secretly met up my business. So she met up with somebody. It has here boyfriend, male. And we have the word water. Now let me say this. I don't know everything, okay? I'm not perfect. I'm not God, but I'm a child of God. The fact that this came out, wherever she is, there's water around. There is water around wherever she is, but I'm not sensing that she's actually in water. But there is water around. It could be a pond, a lake, you know, I'm not sure, but there's water around. I'm trying to think that I leave anything out. I thought I had saw a certain message that came out, and I don't know if I shared it with many of you. Let me see something. I'm going. I'm just looking over the cards. Okay. Oh boy. The spirit told me to continue. Okay. And also in my reading, I did on her something. A message came out saying stolen. I believe some money was stolen. Family. Some money, some assets were stolen. I don't know if that's on Nicola part or somebody could have stolen from her, but something about something was stolen. That's all I want to say. Payback, revenge, teaching them a lesson. Karma. That word karma, and anytime karma come out, it's something about the past. Something had happened in the past. They have boomerang in the present. Okay. Somebody see this as her payback, as her karma. I have the word clue, the word dark. Dug that word again, clue, laundry. So I think about somebody trying to clean up, wash DNA off the clothes. It has here they wear glasses for reading or prescription. It has here clue the word removed. I truly believe that her clothes were removed. It has here fighting back. She was fighting back. This came out in my reading I did on her. According to the spirit, somebody had a weapon. It says weapon used. It has here out partying, having fun, being social. It has here lustful, showing strong feelings of sexual desires, lustful thoughts. Accident cover up, no one's talking. Hunter, Joker, kills for sports. Now, when I think about somebody who kills for sports, I think about someone that's paid um, to kill someone, okay? They do it for sports. But anyway, I'm just a messenger. And when I think about the word hunter, that's somebody that's tracking you, stalking you, they tracking you. It has here missing, no recovery. Well, for right now, we know there's definitely no recovery because they have not found her yet. It has here secrets. And yes, I'm going to say it. I truly believe Nicola, she was being very secretive as well on her part. She was definitely being very secretive. It was a lot going on with her. And that's why I remember the message question family member's sister. I feel like there's a lot her sister probably know, but she's not talking, for whatever reason. I want to do her sister know anything about some of these secrets that Nicola was holding on to. It has her fighting back. And we have the good old word stolen. Keys, money, or phone. We know her phone wasn't stolen. Her keys, I don't think they found her keys, but you see it has her money also. And also in the reading I did, not only did it mention about money, but also something about jewelry. So her jewelry is probably removed from her as well. It looked like allegedly. I'm going to say that I had to say allegedly. It looked like they stripped her. Cause I remember seeing the message humiliation, like somebody wants to humiliate you. The spirit said we are complete using this deck. I'm gonna use one more, and I'm going to end this reading. I thank you all for your love, for being very patient. I appreciate you. Oh boy. As you see, family, the longer they wait, it doesn't look good. Everything's about timelines. Things have to play out. But it's a good chance she may not even be with us. And I hate to say it because I wasn't going to say it. But the way the messages are coming out, it's a good chance she's not with us. But many of you can, stay hopeful. I'm just trying to see something. I'm just trying to see what I want to use. That's all. I'm going to use this is my crime deck, and I'm going to end the reading, okay? As you see, your sister, I'm not using any tarot cards. I don't have to. I like to put my own work in. I like to put my own energy in my own work, and I still can get the same information as though I was using a tarot card. This pretty much is self-explanatory. What you see is what you get. Oh, seeking clarity on Nicola Bully. Tell your story. What happened to you? What are you? Thank you, Spirit. This deck is quite thick, so I had to take my time. Hold on. So nothing wants to be falling out. Yeah, like it wanted to come out so bad. Yep. I let it come on out. Mm. Okay, I don't have to shuffle anymore. Woo, the Spirit is on it. Mm. I didn't mean to holler in y'all ears, okay? I get, um, excited when the Spirit is backing me up. Because I can't force these messages to come out. Okay, I'm going to end it right there, okay? I'm going to end it right there. Let me move this over. Hold up. This deck is so thick, family. Let me see. Uh, gotta move them over. Okay. Remember, none of this is in divine order, all right? We have here made a bad move. I'm sorry, made a bad choice, foolish, okay? It has here made bad choice. On the bottom it say foolish, wrong choice. Somebody definitely mental unbalance, okay? Mental unbalance. They appear to be disturbed and upset, or they seem slightly crazy. Not mentally stable, not sound mind. Somebody It's definitely unbalanced here. Feels ashamed, hiding out of sight. And this is someone that's involved, family. They feel ashamed now. Speaking of speaking out, truth telling. So this speaks about communication that Nicola was having with someone and the truth was coming out. Alive, hiding inside someone's property, secret room slash basement. Remember that word basement? Now, even though it's saying alive, the spirit is saying, when I get this card right here, when they took her, she was alive. She was taken alive, okay? And she was hidden inside someone's property, secret room, or basement. That's what this message is saying, okay? When they took her, she was alive. She was not deceased. She was alive when she was taken. Someone wears a hat, known for wearing hats. These are clues. I scream, no one hears me. There are any close neighbors around. So remember, that message that let us know she is further out, outside of the area, in a rural like country area. You know those areas to where, it's a house here and the next house is like, I don't know, um, further down the road. Okay, where she's at, the houses are not close by. So if somebody screams, nobody's around to hear it. She's somewhere isolated in solitude. And these are the locations the authorities need to be looking at. Don't be going to these houses that are like side by side like this. No. Even houses that are like this. No. They need to go to these areas that are outside in the rural like country areas to where, it's kind of like wooded like, farm looking areas. Those are the kind of areas they need to be looking at. Not the houses that are side by side. No. Being cold, unbothered about what happened in the situation. So this is how somebody feels. The fact that Nicola has disappeared. They are so unbothered. They are so unbothered. Go back to my first reading. All of this is coming right back out. And when my reading starts to repeat themselves, that lets me know, okay, nearby abandoned property. Expect a call, a text coming in. Has tattoo on arms or neck. Somebody has a tattoo on their body. Jealous, envy. Has a mental illness unbalanced. Somebody has one. Hidden on the Joker property. Now, the word Joker is a suspect, okay? Hidden on the property. I'm sorry. Hidden on the Joker property outside shed or building. Now, even though this says nearby abandoned property, the property might not be abandoned. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's what's going on the property behind the homes. Okay, people do have these so-called sheds and underground bunkers. They do. Nearby abandoned property, hidden on the Joker, which is a suspect, property outside shed or building. That's what they need to be looking at. The property. Search it well and thorough. abandoned property. See how my readings are repeating themselves. This stranger has been watching me, plotting to abduct me. Being followed by a stranger. I told you the spirit is talking. She wants her story told, family. So please hit that thumbs button, okay? Because my readings are starting to repeat themselves. If you watched the first reading I did, it's repeating itself. I can't make this up. A minute you saw me shuffle the deck, a stranger followed me and abducted me. Check this out. House. Inside someone's home, inside basement or car garage. What stands out to me is the word basement. Remember that it came out 2 times? This makes the third time the word basement came out. That's still like underground because it's basement. But there you have it. Somebody's home, a house, or somebody's property. I wish they knew how I feel, but they don't seem to care. I feel overlooked, not honored. And there we go again. They are married. Somebody's married. Now, Nicola has a partner, but are they married? All I'm hearing is he's her partner. So if it's not talking about her partner, who is married? Human trafficking, buying, selling, sex work, women forced. Anyway, this just speaks about human trafficking, pretty much how people abduct women and, they treat them like slaves, selling, sex, if you know what I mean, okay? We're forcing them. But anyway, when I did a reading on her, something about she was being treated like a slave. How did it say? A sex slave, something like that. But it's still talking about abduction, period, okay? There we go again, sports hunt. The second time that word came out, sports hunt. Somebody that's hunting you, they're stalking you. Having mixed feelings, question other motive, other intention. Having mixed feelings, question others' motive, others' intentions. Use, abuse, taken advantage of. Selflessness, concerned more with the needs and wishes of others than oneself. This is how the spirit is describing Nicola characteristics. She has beautiful qualities about her. Sexual assault, abuse, and the M word. Pretty much taken advantage of. Talking amongst themselves in secret, keeping information between them. Interesting. So those that are in the know, we're looking at more than one, or shall I say more than two. And remember we saw the word groups. But anyway, those that are in the know, according to the spirit, they're sitting back talking amongst themselves. Talking amongst themselves in secret, keeping information between them. Isn't that interesting? What I'm going to do this time, I'm going to let the cards fall, and then I'm going to end this reading. Okay? I'm going to shuffle, let the cards fall, and then I'm going to end this reading. Let me get them all shuffled up first. And what come out comes out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to separate it first, okay? I'm going to do this first, and then I'm going to do this. I knew it. Hold up. And I'm going to do the second one. Okay. And let me say this, family. After this reading, I will not touch it anymore. There are others that so desperately needs help, and their stories are not being told either. This was a labor of love, and I am going to just keep Nicola in my prayers and pray that that her family would get the answers that they're so desperately seeking, as well as you, the locals who decided to watch me. I really do appreciate you. I know you care, and that's what it takes for us to care. Even though they don't want social media talking, they want us just to be quiet, but it doesn't work that way, because when people stop caring and when people stop talking, that's when you should really be worried, okay? Because this can end up being a cold case. So those that are local, keep talking, keep caring. You have to keep her name out there, because if you don't, the authorities will not make her case as priority as they once were in the beginning, okay? The way they are now, let me just say that. Because her case has really blown up. And they really was not expecting for her case to blow up the way it did. So keep talking, okay? All right, I'm going to let the cards just fall out. Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully. Hold up, that's too fast. Hold on, family. That's just too soon. Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully. I think Spirit wants to know. Hold up, family. Sometimes they flip on the other side. I just keep shuffling. Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully. Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully. Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to push this over, and I'm going to do this one. Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully. Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully. Ooh. Oh my goodness, a lot. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully, Nicola Bully. Okay. Let me see what else flipped on the other side. All right, this is it. That's it. All right, let's see what the Spirit has to say. Let's look for anything that's repeating, okay? And I'm going to end this reading. Betrayal. The actions of being betrayed, person or group's treachery. So this speaks about Nicola being betrayed by a person or group, and it speaks about treachery, okay? Betrayal, period. We have here stolen phone. That's interesting. They found her phone, but I do believe her phone was placed there on that bench as a smoke screen. But her phone, they found her phone. Offside of the road, ditch. I truly believe that this is evidence scattered. And for those that are local, if you have the stomach forward, okay, drive outward, and anything that you see like in those rural areas that spirit is speaking about, look for evidence, look for anything strange and unusual outside of the road, because whomever stripped her, they're trying to hide evidence. So a lot of them are throwing evidence outside of the road, okay? Here, there, and then they're only doing this to throw the authorities off. We have here the word marriage, something about marriage. That's definitely a clue. The word marriage is coming back out. Follow the money trail. This was a setup. I told you. I told you. The spirit saying follow the money trail. Now, for us to see follow the money trail family, it's a good chance that somebody was paid off to take her out. Somebody was definitely paid off to take her out. And see, that keeps their hand clean. They have an alibi. You get it? Follow the money trail. Set up. I told you. It has here spouse, money, want someone's child, spouse, or money. So this is saying that somebody wants somebody's child, spouse, or money. That's interesting. Now she's missing. She's not married, but she has a partner. Injuries by object, blunt force cause trauma. So according to the spirit, Nicola had experienced some trauma. I can't make this up. This came out in my first reading, family. Please heed the message. When my readings start to repeat themselves, people need to look, they need to really take heed. Question their partner motive, hidden secret agenda. What do he know? What is it that he's hiding? And we know he has an alibi. We know this. And I've been doing these readings for quite some time. Like I said, he's innocent until proven guilty, but he knows something. Question their partner motive, hidden secret agenda. What does he know? Came right back out. Nearby or behind abandoned property. Alive, hidden on someone's property, taken advantage of. And this what was going on, okay, when she was alive. Could she still be alive? With God, all things are possible. I'm just not sensing it now. Relationships, not feeling emotionally fulfilling, feels drained and not supported, and overlooked, feel disappointed. So this lets me know in her relationship, okay, allegedly with Paul, things are not what it appears to be. Obviously, they had relationship issues, okay? Somebody was not feeling supported, and somebody definitely felt overlooked in that union. And also could have been quite envious of her as well, for whatever reason. Wants to start over and move forward, leave the past behind. This is how somebody's feeling. It has here ex offender. So somebody is an ex offender that's playing a part. A lot of times, people like this, you can pay them. You can pay them to do your dirty work, okay? You two are not equally yoked, has no true connection. Has a mental illness unbalanced. Somebody has one. Cannot be trusted, deceitful. The need for attention, whatever the cause, has insecurities, feelings unloved and unsupported. And this could be Nicola energy right here. deaths, repeat offender genocide. Flashback nightmares, impaired sleeping. Somebody somebody is definitely having sleepless nights. I'm not getting a strong hit on this one. So I'm not going to show this right here. I'm not getting a strong hit. It's just saying taken by a pedophile, but I'm not getting a strong hit on that. Too much on me to deal with. Feelings overwhelmed. Wife spousal abuse. You know what? Let me say this real quick. I was picking up on that she was being abused, and it's all kind of abuse. You got the physical and you have the emotional abuse, especially verbal abuse. Okay, negative exchange back and forth. Um, Now, in my readings, if a person live with somebody, like their significant other, their boyfriend or girlfriend, in my reading, the word spouse, I would get the word spouse for someone that's just a couple also. So I just want to say that. It has here wife spousal abuse because he is her partner. Paul is. And this is allegedly now, but this came out in my reading, wife spousal abuse. So it looked like she was experiencing some kind of abuse while she's in that relationship with Paul. It has here stolen money theft. I told you, family, some money was stolen. The main thing, follow the money trail. If her family needs to get a detective because we're looking at corruption here. Her family needs to get hire a detective, and he needs to follow the money trail. This just says child wonder off. I don't have woman or male wonder off. It has here child. The spirit's talking about Nicola because she is a child of God. It has here child wonder off, encountered, joker, suspect. Okay, child wonder off, which would be Nicola, encountered, joker, suspect. What's poison? The need to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. The need to forgive others. Obsessed, unbalanced. Something about that word unbalanced. Somebody definitely has a mental illness in this equation. Wears a hat, known for wearing hats. That's the second time that came out. Somebody's known for wearing hats. Dumpster. Something was thrown in a dumpster. And once again, the spirit is describing Nicola characteristic selflessness, concern more with the needs and wishes of others than oneself. And lastly, sexual assault, SAM. So basically, she was taken advantage of, you know. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, family, this is my reading on Nicola Bully. I am praying that she will be found no matter what. It's nothing like not knowing. And yes, I'm going to say this. We all know that her significant other, Paul, is innocent until proven guilty. The authorities are not looking at Paul because he has an alibi, but the spirit is saying, question partner. He knows more than what he's saying, and also something about secret motives and him having his own agenda, shall I say, whatever that means, okay? But anyway, I thank you all for your love supporting my channel. I really appreciate you. I really do. Much love to the UK, the Netherlands. Thank you for watching. And let's just keep her family lifted up in prayer, okay? And continue to care, because when you stop caring family, the authorities are going to see that, and they're not going to be making an effort in the ways that matters, okay? Keep pushing them and keep on talking. Keep saying her name. Thank you for watching. Peace and love to you all, and bye for now.